This was one of the wildest emotional roller coasters I've ever experienced. Imagine saying yes to the love of your life, only to find out the entire proposal was built on a lie. When I think back to that night, the rooftop, the city lights, the ring, I feel sick. It was supposed to be the best night of my life. I wore the black dress he loved, the one he said made me look like I belonged in a movie. Just the two of us, overlooking the skyline. Champagne in one hand, and in the other, a small velvet box. He got down on one knee. My heart nearly exploded. He said all the right things. How I made him a better man. How he'd never loved anyone like this before. I said yes. Of course I said yes. But if you rewind just 5 hours earlier, you'd see him waking up in another apartment with another woman, like it was any other Sunday morning. I didn't know about her then. Not yet, but the cracks were already there. Small enough to ignore, but deep enough to ruin everything once the truth broke through. His name was Caleb. He was charming, effortlessly good-looking, and he had this way of looking at you, like you were the only person in the world. I met him almost a year ago at a friend's gallery opening. He was funny, confident, and we clicked right away. A few weeks in, we were inseparable, but I wasn't blind. I noticed how his phone was always face down, how he never wanted to take photos together. He said he was private, and I wanted to believe him, so badly I did. The first real red flag came 3 months in. I called one night, and it went straight to voicemail. He texted the next morning saying he'd fallen asleep after poker night with the guys. I didn't push, but then it started happening more often. More nights I couldn't reach him, more polished excuses. Still, I told myself he was just busy. I was in love, and love makes you stupid. One weekend, I suggested staying at my place. He said he had to clean and reorganize his apartment. Who plans cleaning days like their social events? I laughed and offered to help. He shut that down fast. Again, I didn't push. I was trying to be easygoing. By the 5th month, things got serious. He started leaving clothes at my place. Gave me a key to his apartment, but only for emergencies. I'd never even been inside. He said it was under renovation. I convinced myself that made sense. Then one night, while he was in the shower, his phone buzzed. A message preview popped up. Miss you already. The name was Lena. I froze. When he came out, smiling like everything was fine, I asked as casually as I could, "Who's Lena?" He didn't even blink. "Just a friend," he said. "She's flirty, but it's harmless." I wanted to believe him. So I did. I even convinced myself I was being insecure. 2 months later, he proposed. I wasn't expecting it. We'd talk about the future, but not marriage. It felt fast. But when you're in love, fast feels right. He planned everything. A private rooftop dinner. Candlelight. Soft music. He even cried when he asked me. Real tears. That's what haunts me. We took a selfie. My ring sparkled. He posted it on Instagram the next morning. His first time posting me. That's when it all fell apart. Because Lena followed him. She messaged me the next day. "Congrats. So, your fiancé is number 2? At first, I thought it was a joke. I replied, "Excuse me?" She sent photos. Her and Caleb kissing. Cuddling. At the beach. Dozens of them. Then came a voice message. "Hi. Sorry to drop this on you, but I've been dating Caleb for over a year. He was with me yesterday morning. I had no idea about you until I saw the ring pic. I thought you should know." I couldn't breathe. I called him. No answer. Texted him. "Come over now. We need to talk." 20 minutes later, he replied, "I'm busy. Can we talk tonight?" I told him I knew about Lena. That got his attention. An hour later, he was at my door. Pale. Sweaty. Panicking. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stared and asked, "How long?" He looked like a kid caught lying. "It started before I met you. I was going to end it. I just didn't know how." "You were living with her, Caleb." He didn't deny it. Said they were on a break when we met. That things got complicated. That he really loved me. That the proposal was real. That he was trying to figure out how to leave her. "But you didn't leave her," I snapped. You left her apartment and came propose to me the same day. He cried again. This time, I saw right through it. I told him to leave. He begged, said he'd end things with her. I told him not to bother. I already had. I'd called Lena. We met up, compared timelines. Everything overlapped. He'd been sleeping with both of us, lying to both of us, spending holidays with her family while texting mine. We were just two pieces in his game. The part that shattered me wasn't the cheating. It was how easily he faked love. The thoughtful gifts, the sweet words, the promises. None of it was real. I gave the ring back. He tried to refuse. I dropped in his drink and walked away. That was 6 months ago. I've been in therapy since. Rebuilding. Learning how to trust again. How to breathe again. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if Lena hadn't messaged me. If I'd married him. If I'd never known. But the truth has a way of showing up. Eventually, I'm not grateful for him. I'm grateful for her. For the woman who thought I deserved the truth. That's the terrifying thing about lies. They can dress up as love. They can feel warm and safe until they unravel. I'm just glad I found out before it was too late. And Lena, thank you for being brave enough to tell the truth.